Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I am going to talk about the brand new LEGO Star Wars sets that got revealed. So let's just talk about the first one. So alright, let's go. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. So alright, this is the Republic Juggernaut. This set will retail for 160 bucks, which is just ridiculous. Like holy shit, you guys, that's just, I mean, I don't know, like I don't really like the Lego pricing, man. Like obviously, economy has grown over the years, but 160 bucks, that's like 200 euros almost, or 200 bucks, or dollars, or pounds even. And it's just, I don't really like these big priced sets because they're very overpriced. But anyway, let's talk about, I guess, the content of the set. We have the Juggernaut itself, aka the Clone Turbo Tank, right? We have 3 battle droids. We have 3 clone trooper marines. Obviously, we have the Jedi Master, I would say, Ki-Adi-Mundi, and we also have a marine clone, which is really interesting. I really like these clone troopers. So the marine clone troopers, I think it's no wait, it's a clone trooper marine general, and the clone troopers, obviously these marine guys. So obviously they have the same look as the Snow Trooper, obviously. Kind of resembles the same thing there. We also have the General, which is really cool. Alright. We also have the 3 battle droids, and like I said, Ki-Adi-Mundi in the set. He has a brand new, I guess, like, I think it's like a... His fit is different than the other versions that we've gotten of him, which is really interesting. The Clone Turbo Tank obviously was, I think the last one was in 2016 with... oh boy, Quinlan Voss and Lumadara Anduli, I think it is, I think so. But anyway, alright, this set will retail for 160 bucks, so $160, coming soon on August the 1st, 2025. Yeah, which is really interesting. Obviously, it has 813 pieces and 1040 Lego Insider points. Wait, no, this is just on the side. 9 plus, so the ages are 9 plus. Let kids lead their own heroic Star Wars The Clone Wars battle missions with the Republic Juggernaut buildable transport vehicle toy. No kid is going to pay 160 bucks for a Lego set. That's just insane. Or you would have like an insane budget, but I think rather posh people would be able to buy the set. The set includes 5 LEGO Star Wars minifigures, buildable transport vehicle toy for kids, tilt and turn into Star Wars The Clone Wars battle action with this detailed LEGO brick built model of a Republic Juggernaut, aka Clone Turbo Tank. Build for action, easy access, Star Wars gift for kids. Yeah, I guess so. A helping hand and building toys for all ages. Alright. This set has 813 pieces. Building kit for kids, measured for 16 centimeters high, 12 inches, no, 31 centimeters long, and 30 centimeters wide, which is really, really interesting. Alright, let's talk about the next set. Alright, this next set is the buildable AT-ST Walker. This is not one of my favorite ones, so I'm not going to discuss it, apprehendively, but I think the set is alright. I think it will retail for around also like 160 to 120 bucks, maybe more even. It's a collector set, so this set might also be overpriced, and it's quite unfortunate. AT-STs are one of the most recognizable vehicles in Star Wars. It's just not a set for me. I would personally not buy it, and obviously I'm not interested in it because obviously, first of all, it's overpriced. Second of all, it doesn't have minifigures. Well, it has one minifigure. That's an AT-ST driver, but I don't know. Like, I don't really like these buildable collector sets. If they're cool, I'm going to talk about it, of course. But this one is just not it for me, and I don't really like it. So, alright, let's just continue with the next thing. This one is Jango Fett's ship. This is also going to be an overpriced set. I think it will retail for 120 bucks, which is just insane, man. Holy shit. Dude, that's just, it's weird. Like, holy shit, man. Nothing of Lego's fault. Obviously, they need to reduce their prices, but it's just stupid that some things are so overpriced. So the Slave One, I guess Jango Fett's starship, I don't care. Like, I call it Slave One, right? It's a Star Wars set. Obviously, or the Star Wars ship from Jango Fett and a young Boba Fett. We also have this Kaminoan in this set, which is really cool. Obviously, one of the Kaminoans. Wait, how do you pronounce that? Kaminoans, right? Kaminoans, yeah. Anyway, she is interesting. Obviously, she has this long neck piece, which is really interesting. And yeah, it's a rather interesting figure actually. Yeah, I think we had another one in like one of those Obi-Wan Starfighter sets a while ago, and I think that's really cool. So yeah, we should make more of them, or they should make more of them. Maybe like a Bad Batch set or whatever. But yeah, this set, it's overpriced, like I said, but it looks, I guess, alright. The blue colors is cool, obviously, but Boba Fett's starship is also green, so a different version of that. I suppose it's an earlier version of that. So there we go. Alright, let's talk about the next set. The next set is also, it's overpriced. Obviously, that's first of all a thing that I don't really like about this set, but we also have these clones. No, we have one clone, obviously, and these droids, I mean. We have tons of droids in the set. We have some tactical droids or advanced droids or whatever. We have battle droids, and we have these super battle droids, which is interesting, to say the least. We have two minifigures, like proper minifigures in the set. We have Aayla Secura, obviously a different version from her previous incarnations or previous versions. Alright, we also have Commander Bly, and that's obviously a clone trooper of Aayla Secura. This set look good. Yes, obviously it's cool because it has blue colors and the colors of the separatists of Star Wars, which is really interesting. And yeah, obviously we have two minifigures, but we could have gotten another clone, or like we could have gotten another Jedi. Like all these droids, they're cool, or droids rock, but it's just something feels off. I think another minifigure would have been awesome to get. But hey, don't get me wrong, I really, really am happy that we get this commander here with Aayla Secura. Obviously, funny thing is, they shipped them together in the show, and no wait, I think yeah, the fandom ships them together, so the Star Wars fans, including myself, ship them together because they're, I mean, awesome somehow. I mean, yeah, he kind of shot her dead, but whatever, it's Order 66. The thing is, another thing is, with this commander, which is really cool, we also have this new shoulder piece, which is like this, instead of like a cloth, it's now a hard piece of plastic, which is really interesting. He also has his visor, which is quite interesting. Alright, let's talk about the next set. Up next, this is the Force Burner Snowspeeder. This is based off the Rebuild the Galaxy TV series, Lego TV series, which is interesting. I haven't seen it, so I'm not quite sure what this is about. We have three minifigures, which, kind of look cool. I think that last one might resemble like Darth Plagueis or something. Maybe he's like the bad guy or the good guy in the series. I think, no, these two guys are the good guys, but it's essentially like, what if Star Wars was different, but then in Lego version, like what if Jar Jar was evil? I think Lego Jar Jar or Sith Jar Jar was released in another set from this series, which is really interesting. And yeah, no, it's not really my cup of tea too, but this one looks rather, hot. Get it? No, just kidding. It looks badass. It's really cool to have a different version of the Snowspeeder. And like I said, I haven't seen the series yet, so I don't know what to expect from it, obviously, and I don't know if this is actually canon to obviously the series itself. Probably it will be, but yeah, we just need to wait and see, I guess, till I actually watch it. But it looks like a fun little set, and I hope it isn't really that overpriced. But alright, let's talk about the next set. This is the 327th Clone Trooper Battle Pack. This is really cool. First of all, this is, I think, the Legion that Obi-Wan leads, so that's really interesting. We also have a couple of droids here, and yeah, the Clone Troopers obviously are yellow, and I think, this is kind of the same as like all the other battle packs, right? You buy these ones to build your army, to expand your army, your Star Wars army. And yeah, I think this will retail for about 40 or 50 bucks, hopefully not more. But okay, it's still overpriced, but whatever. Which is funny because this ATST or this ATRT or whatever, this little vehicle set was actually a copy of the 200 and, no wait, I think it's the 205th Legion Battle Pack, obviously the one led by Anakin Skywalker, so the blue ones and the yellow ones. And, the little build is very interesting. It's different, but still the same. And yeah, it is rather a very cool looking set. I'm really glad we have some more Clone Troopers here. And dude, I'm a sucker for Clone Troopers, so the more versions we get, the happier I am, obviously. So yeah, this is a rather cool set, and I hopefully we get it one day. We'll see. Obviously, we need to wait and see for it. But if it's not overpriced, I might get this one, because I love Clone Troopers and I love just these battle packs. And battle packs, they must be, I suppose, kind of like cheap, because you need to buy a lot of them to build your own army. Like, that's the concept of it, in theory. But yeah, okay, this set looks very great. Anyway, let's talk about the last set up next. Next set is the V19 Torrent Starfighter. This is a set that looks very interesting. We have 3 minifigures. I think it will retail for around like 50 or 60 bucks, which is still expensive, but oh well. But we have this Clone Trooper pilot, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi and Asajj Ventress, which is really cool. I mean, if you have this set, you have like 3 great characters, which is really nice. Obviously, you have a Jedi, you have a bad guy, and you have a clone. So there we go. Alright, we have Asajj Ventress in her Season 1 outfit, which is obviously, iconic. We also have Obi-Wan Kenobi in his Clone Trooper armor. So yeah, that's really interesting. The Clone Trooper armor Obi-Wan Kenobi is underrated and people should just appreciate it. I think it's rather interesting that the Jedi wore Clone Trooper armor in the beginning of the Clone Wars to actually, be familiar with the other clones they were helping. And, I think that's really cool. But anyway, this set it looks rather interesting. Like I said, it's probably going to be expensive, like 50, 60 bucks. But still, it looks alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for me today. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought of these sets. There were rather interesting ones. Obviously, we had great looking minifigures, but these sets are just overpriced, so I'm not really that happy about it. So anyway, just let me know your reaction and your thoughts on these sets. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe while you're down there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will check you later. Goodbye, everyone. Or should I say, may the force be with you.